Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. 10 things that will happen when you start becoming your greatest version. For me, it's a whole process. It's never ending. But once you start pursuing your dreams, I have seen that you are going to see the good, the bad, and the darn right ugly. I have seen all three. And I say that we all came here to be great. As children, we were. What happened? Somewhere along the line, things went horribly wrong. And for me, it's all about reconnecting back to our true authenticity. Number one, I have discovered that there is no manual. And it is the most liberating feeling in the world. Can you imagine if life came with a manual? It seems good. That's what I used to wish for. Then I realized source energy, the universe, whatever name you have for it, is divine intelligence. That's why you never came with a book. Because the greatest book is yourself. And I have seen that I am letting go of externalizing my power. Because I realize that yes, you have certain people that come into your life. They serve as guides. Many people have called me a guide. Thanks. But the greatest guru is yourself. There is nobody in the entire universe that knows what you need better than yourself. So once you start to listen to the inner oracle, that voice of intuition, of true wisdom, now your whole life becomes more glorious, more magnificent, more exciting. I have seen you don't need a manual. Just make it up as you go along. That's what I'm doing in this video. Pure improvisation. Number two is that the doubt will not go away. The uncertainty will not go away. You will start to still feel vulnerable. I have. And what I have seen is that once you are facing the unknown, there is fear. The fear is not in the unknown because we don't know what that is. It's in our perception of the unknown. And all of that is coming from our past. So I have seen that if I have doubt about what is going to happen next, I'm worrying, I'm shaking. That's a good sign that I am moving out of my comfort zone. And that has been happening a lot lately. But I keep calm by meditating, no problem. But it shows me I am becoming stronger. And I have just seen that it's all about not being afraid of asking for help. Because it's not about having this body armor to say, no, get out of my way. I can do everything by myself. I love asking for help more than ever now because it's all about that cohesive network to become greater for all of us. Number three is that when you start becoming your greatest version, you will start to see who your true friends are. I have seen it along my journey. I recently wrote that real friends will clap for you at your success. Fake friends will keep silent, wishing it was them instead. I have seen that just by evolving in my own consciousness. I don't have the same friends I did 5 years ago, not even 18 months ago. But that's okay, because I have seen that once you change your vibrational frequency, everything aligns to that same frequency, including you getting new friends. And I have met the most amazing people in the last 18 months. I can't even begin to describe how my life has changed for the better. Amazing, genuine souls. And that shows you, when you share yourself with the world, you start meeting your reflections. Number 4 is what I call the investment. I have spent so much money on editing software, computers, new clothes, all about me rising to become who I know I came here to be. Books. I've spent a lot of money on books. High quality food. But guess what? All of that money has returned back to me, because money is energy and you are the original currency. But I always say that our passion is the unit of currency we use to pay for the price of our dreams. You have to give something before you can get something. And that's what I call the investment. Number 5 is all about the focus. I have seen that I have the ability to change my focus. I always say, are you focusing on what you want or on what you fear? In my early journey, I was a rebel. I was all about fighting the system. But whatever you fight, you give power to, because resistance makes stronger. And then I realized that I am going to focus on promoting what I love, but also focusing on what I love. And that's why I connect with so many amazing beings out there, because it's all about higher elevation. And whatever you focus on grows. Number 6 is that you will change your diet. I have seen it along my journey. It's helped me tremendously just to let go of foods which are not serving me. I have found that a lot of people who are in this process, this metamorphosis, they are being more conscious of what they are putting into their mouth. I have seen, just by letting go of dairy, letting go of meat, it's given me more energy, a new lease of life. But that's what happens when you see that anything is possible. You set yourself new challenges every single day. Number 7 is that you start to discover not everyone will resonate with you, and that you are not here to please everyone. You are going to annoy some people, but they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. I have seen that even your own family members may not support you in your dreams. Sometimes your closest friends turn on you. And that's why when you are becoming the greatest version of yourself, it's not a straight and simple road. It takes so much courage to still trust and believe in your dreams and to follow your heart. But it's worth it, because those same people will be knocking on your door to say, yeah, I used to believe in you. And then you turn and look at them and say, no, you didn't. But it's all gravy, no problem there. But I have seen that you start meeting the right people right now where you are vibrationally. That is the law of attraction. But also, you start seeing that it's not your job to be an entertainer. How you are is fine. That's what I've seen along my journey. I'm not here to entertain you. If you're laughing at this, stop right now. Be yourself. Be happy with it, and everything else will fall into place. Number 8 is that you discover what you are made of. You see that you have so much within you. And that's why I look at life as a massive journey. And I say to myself every single day, if I have the energy to create, there are no excuses of why I shouldn't create. And that's why I love what I'm doing, because I say all the tools are there for me to live to my full potential, which is infinity itself. Number 9 is that you will see that mistakes are not negative. And you will continue to make mistakes. That's what I've seen along my journey. It may be totally different for you, but I have discovered that every day I'm making at least 2 or 3 mistakes, because that is showing me that I am all about expansion. I am in the process of becoming the greatest version of myself. When you stop making mistakes, then you stop learning. No mistakes, no growth. And lastly, number 10 is that I have discovered that life is one massive adventure. And that's why every day I find something to smile about, because I realize that the whole of life itself is very simple. Very simple. It's so simple that we scratch our heads and we try to find something more complicated about life itself. But I have seen that the more we can just relax into life and enjoy this short but wonderful journey, we all feel so much better in the long run. Don't do it just because of saying, I did it. Do it because it is something that your heart is calling for you to do. Do it to express yourself 100%, no matter what you do, because the whole of life is an expression. And once you stop comparing yourself to other people, once you stop judging yourself, not only do you stop judging other people, but you now have more love for yourself. You develop supreme confidence and you start loving and accepting yourself 100%. And because of that, it's all about letting go of perfection, because each one of us is supposed to be doing something totally different. In essence, we are supposed to be staying true to our original, authentic expression. What is life without a good sense of humor? And I have seen that you start to smile more for no reason. You start to laugh at even some of the darker sides of life. You start to see even in the darkness there is light, and vice versa. You start to see that the whole of life itself is one massive adventure playground. Everything changes in the process of becoming your greatest version. For me, it was changing my day job. and I haven't looked back, not even once, because I am loving what I'm doing right now. It's not a job, it's a lifestyle. You feel right at home. And I say, you know you are in the process of becoming your greatest version when your job is a reflection of your highest ideal in life. Is it? I have seen that it's amazing just to see people awakening all around the world and who are turning their passions into their lifestyle, their work. It's part of who they are. For me, that's what's happened. And that's why I'm loving life so much. There you have it. We're in nature, breathing in that beautiful prana, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.